Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Taurus, August 8, 2022. The moon in your social sector today encourages your desire to feel connected and in the loop. In the first half of the day, a Venus-Saturn quincunx makes it a little challenging to cozy up to someone or even to an idea or project. Material limitations may make themselves known now, or there can be an irritating inability to agree with someone close to you. As uncomfortable as it can feel at the moment, it can also help you to get back on track and to be more conscious of your responsibilities. Getting over this hump will ultimately make your goals more realizable. Of all the zodiac signs, you understand the power and potency of mighty Saturn best. This is because the great taskmaster is your planetary ruler and has ingrained tenacity and stamina in you unlike any other zodiac sign. Since 2020, he has spun in your solar second house of income and possessions, which means that you and a partner have likely been focused on how to build your wealth. While this may have made it a bit tighter financially for the two of you, you will soon be free of this challenging energy when he leaves this sector in March of 2023. Do you feel suspicious? You might suspect that some of your professional aspirations will not work out or that some of your connections are not truly in your corner. Whether this is true or not, you should let go of any potential misgivings during the first quarter moon in Scorpio. Luna is ready to radically transform your professional network and dreams. Now is the time to follow your aspirations that are sure to become incredibly successful while you exclusively work with your most loyal companions. Cut out the noise to focus on what matters the most. You might be drawn to someone new. Powerful planetary energies could inspire you to make a friend. Maybe this will be someone you are also physically attracted to. Concentrate on sharing ideas and swapping information. You could have a lot in common with this person, and maybe you can help each other out. A mutual exchange could be pleasant and enticing. Family and friends feel especially drawn to you and are paying you a great deal of attention. If you've been intending to renew old friendships or resolve a dispute, but didn't know how to go about it, now is the best time to cast aside your misgivings and go ahead. You will be welcomed and forgiven, and glad that you took the first step. Everybody roots for the underdog, and you're about to find out how much that's going to help you right now. Be glad you learned your lessons from past defeats, and be confident that everyone is on your side now. Aware of being able to get plenty of attention from admirers. Wherever you are, the looks you catch from others now and then are obvious and direct. Opportunities for romance are available, but don't overdo it. Be selective, for despite the many chances for romance, disappointment still causes heartache. You are bound to get some wonderful news today. Your head will be in the clouds most of the day because of it. You deserve this break, so let yourself revel in your good fortune for a while. Since you are feeling so happy, share your good mood with friends tonight. In fact, why not treat everyone to a night out on the town, courtesy of you? It is a simple gesture, but one that will be much appreciated. Virtual group efforts suit the energy that this day brings. This is a master vibration. What this means is that amazing results can come more readily when this energy is applied to group endeavors. This makes for the perfect atmosphere when it comes to charity work, community involvement, and even family planning. Use this to your benefit. Given the fact that you are known for being comfortable working with others, you have a real advantage today. Don't undervalue how your love life could benefit from the effort you give to structuring areas outside your emotional sphere. It might also be time to distance yourself from or remove what you associate with any past relationships mentally or materially. But your efforts form and strengthen emotional foundations, and a new chapter about to commence relies on these. Pluto, the planet of transformation in your sign, and Venus, the planet of love, collide this week. Their connection could clear the cobwebs and establish whether you view a relationship or your attitude toward partnerships in the right perspective. You could discover you nurture unjustified anxieties. Venus and Pluto intend to transform outdated views relating to one-to-one connections. You may never see relationships the same way again, but for reasons you'll likely welcome. Our eyes in the sky. In the pre-dawn hours, the Sagittarius moon opposes Mars in Taurus. This influence stimulates irritation. However, we're more likely to bottle our feelings up instead of expressing them properly. It's natural to hold a grudge now, justifying our moodiness around situations that occurred in the distant past. If we are angry, discussing to clear the air may not be the best course of action right now. Instead, release aggression through physical activities, especially those which involve working with your hands. Crafting with natural materials or assuming construction projects can help us to regain a sense of control over our immediate environment. When we feel less helpless, we will begin to calm down. We're all likely to wake up feeling intuitively sharper and maybe even more creative than usual. But there could be a heavy emotional shift when the moon conjoins Pluto, and we'll have to take care not to overreact to any overpowering feelings. The psychic embellishments from earlier will remain very prominent, but you'll have to be cautious not to let them affect you too much. Avoid having arguments centered around any jealousy you may feel. It could make someone feel unjustly guilty or intimidated. Also be very aware of any negative self-talk, because it could also lead to desperate actions you later come to regret. There could be power struggles or issues with others who want to dominate us. If you feel like someone is pushing you to make a decision you aren't ready to make, take a step back and reassert your boundaries. You don't have to rush through your emotions to satisfy someone else's whims. Any negative energy that's been hovering around you could hit twice as hard when the moon sextiles Neptune tonight. The energy could affect your sleep and make you feel exhausted. In the morning, the moon squares Chiron in Aries, forcing us to confront repressed anxieties. We are emotionally stoic under the Capricorn moon, preferring to avoid conflict by busying ourselves with duties and responsibilities. There's a battle waging here between our inner elder and our inner child. We may be attempting to emulate the style of an older person in our youth who dismissed our creativity. And now, we are acting as the same gatekeeper for our wounded psyche. The best way to navigate these energies is to begin talking to ourselves in a new way, thereby acting as our protector instead of our worst critic. Following this, the Taurus sun trines Pluto in Capricorn, helping us to tap our magic and personify self-esteem. By firmly standing our ground and advocating for our principles, we become authority figures in our own right. Subsequently, others treat us differently, affirming that we have all that we need within ourselves to embrace our agency. Relationships with superiors, bosses, and those in institutions should be farewell at this time. People in positions of power acknowledge our tenacity and dedication to excellence, helping us to rise further on the hierarchical totem pole.